Hi, beautiful people. It's Raw Day, and I'm going to show you once again what I eat in a day, just to give you some ideas. So, I'm going to begin with an Ayurvedic method of cleansing my mouth, which is to gargle with some coconut oil. So, here I have my coconut oil, and I'm just going to gargle and swish it around. And then I'm going to use my tongue scraper. I'm going to spit this out, and then I will use my tongue scraper to clean my tongue and freshen my mouth. This can be followed by regular brushing. Next, I'm going to prepare my tea. This tea will not break my fast. I'm going to be fasting until 12. So I'm just going to have some moringa and some lemongrass. No sugar, no sweeteners added, just the pure grass with some water, and this will not break my fast. So all that's left to do is cover my cup and allow this to brew. And I'm going to prepare my water bottle. I have a filtered water bottle because I am making an attempt to stop using so much plastic waste. So any plastic that I'm using, I'm going to reuse. So this is a plastic bottle, but it will not be harmful to the environment because I'm going to use it right down to the end. It has a filter inside of it, a Brita filter, and I feel safe drinking tap water with this. So beautiful people, as you saw in the title, today is Raw Day, and I really want you to see that going raw for a day, it's not as difficult as it may sound. And once you have a good mindset, then you can do anything once you set your mind to it. So just think positive about it. Don't think that it's going to be so hard not to eat cooked food. Once you think this is going to be easy, then it will be easy. The way you think about something, the kind of energy that you put into something will make it either successful or unsuccessful. So once you put good energy and good thoughts into it, you will succeed, and you'll see that it's easier than it sounds. All right, so it's Raw Day today. You don't have to fast like I am. I choose to fast depending on how my body feels. So I am fasting this morning, and it is okay to have green tea. It's not okay to have cinnamon because cinnamon will break your fast. It's not okay to have ginger. Ginger will also break your fast, I believe. I need to double check the ginger, but I know definitely for sure cinnamon breaks your fast. But any green tea, any bush tea is good to have if you don't want to break your fast. If you want some hot water with some lemon, that will not break your fast. Or just have some regular water, that will not break your fast, all right? So just try to have some teas and water between 8 a.m. and 12 noon. It's not that difficult, especially if you're busy. So if you're at work or if you're working from home, if you're not working, just keep your mind busy. Read a book or think about your next master plan, So once you keep yourself busy, fasting is not that difficult, all right? So I'll be fasting till 12, and then it's all raw after that. Are you ready? I think it's really important to point out that what you feed your body will not matter unless you feed your mind and your spirit as well. It's all in one. And as much as I am not where I want to be in terms of feeding my mind and spirit, I still make an attempt. So on Raw Day, I'm reminded to spend time feeding my mind and my body. So let's get started on our raw breakfast. So I'm going to start by making myself some oat milk. I'm using my almond cow to do this, but you can make oat milk in a regular blender. You will just have to strain the pulp. But this machine, it makes it in a way that the pulp does not go into the milk. It strains it on its own. So I am using my almond cow to make my oat milk. I'm going to use 1 cup of oats. I'm going to put about 5 dates in there and some salt. Some vanilla extract will go very well with this as well if you want to. So now that my oats and my dates are ready, all that's left to do is to put some water into my almond cow. I'm going to be using the collector cup. I'm going to put my water into this collector cup because I want a creamy oat milk. If I don't use the collector cup, then it will be more of a thin oat milk. And I just want a creamy oat milk today, so I'll be using the collector cup. So that cup goes into the almond cow, and then I put the basket into the cup and press the button. I want a really thick, creamy oat milk today. The thin oat milk is very tasty, but I just want it to be really thick today. I'm just in that mood. So after it went through the first 3 cycles, I am opening it and I'm going to add some salt to the collector cup, and then I'm going to run this machine for a second time. And my oat milk is going to come out really creamy. Now, the reason I'm making oat milk is because I want to make a smoothie. I want to make a pawpaw or papaya smoothie, and I want to use oat milk for my smoothie. You can use any milk of your choice. If you drink regular milk, you can go ahead with that. Or if you use store-bought almond milk, that's okay, or store-bought oat milk. I am choosing to make my oat milk today to go in my smoothie, okay? So breakfast is going to be smoothie, and I'm also going to use that pulp. You see the leftover pulp? I'm going to be using that as my breakfast as well. You can heat this up if you want to, but I'm having a raw day, so I'm going to have it room temperature along with some nuts and dried fruit. And now it's finally time to make my smoothie. I'm going to be using pawpaw. You can use any fruits you want to make your smoothie. And if this pawpaw is frozen, it's going to be even creamier. But I'm just going to use room temperature today. I'm using 1/4 of a pawpaw, and the other 1/4 you see behind there, I'm going to freeze that for another time. I'm saving my papaya seeds because these seeds have enzymes in them that are so good for your body. You go to the store and you buy pawpaw enzymes in a bottle when you can just swallow some seeds. So I'm saving my seeds. So my smoothie is going to be very simple, just pawpaw and oat milk. And my papaya seeds, they're going to go into my pulp, my oat pulp. Very, very simple breakfast for me. I'm keeping it simple on raw day. Of course, you can add lots more to your smoothie. You can add your vanilla extract and your honey or your dates. You can add whatever you want, but I'm just having a very simple smoothie today. All right. And also with the oats, you can heat it up and add flavors to it. I'm just going to have it room temperature along with some pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds. I'm also going to top it with some cranberry because that's the only dried fruit I have available today. And I'm going to put a few of those pawpaw seeds on top as well. Now that my oat pulp is ready, all that's left to do is to add my oat milk to my pawpaw and blend. I'm keeping it simple. You can add your sweeteners and stuff to this. I just want the oat milk and the pawpaw only. I'm treating my stomach very gently today. You blend until smooth and creamy, and that's it. Breakfast is complete. So breakfast is ready. Our pawpaw smoothie, followed by our oat pulp bowl and vitamins. I have my vitamins daily. I have vitamin D and echinacea for my immune system, as well as a few other vitamins. All right, so my pawpaw smoothie is creamy and tasty. I'm able to taste the pawpaw itself and the oat milk itself. No additives in there. Of course, there's no judgment to a person who wants to add protein powder and sweeteners in there. You can, but today I'm just choosing to treat my stomach gently. All right, and my oat pulp, it's lovely and creamy, and the dried fruit makes it sweet enough for me. Now, I just want to add that if you're having pawpaw seeds, it's important to swallow it whole. You do not chew pawpaw seeds. Just swallow it whole, and those enzymes will get busy in there. Another note I should add is that you should not have too many papaya seeds each day. Just about 2 teaspoons full. 2 teaspoons of papaya seeds, that's enough because it's so potent, okay? The rest of your seeds you can store in the fridge for another day. Papaya seeds, they detoxify your liver and they're just really good for you. Now it's time for lunch, and we'll be having cucumber noodles with a mango tahini sauce. I'm using my spiralizer this time to make my my cucumber noodles. Usually I use a handheld shredder, but I'm using the spiralizer this time. But either way you do it, remember to pat your cucumbers dry. Cucumbers are filled with water, and your noodles will be too runny if you do not pat them dry. They'll be too watery if you don't pat them dry. So after shredding them or using your spiralizer, you should put them on a cloth and kind of layer your cloth. A lot of cloth you should use. Layer it and pat it dry and leave it there for maybe half an hour so that the cloth could suck out most of the liquid from the cucumber. Okay, this step is very important if you don't want soggy cucumber noodles. You must have seen my previous video with my tahini sauce recipe. If not, I'll link it in the description box below. And all you have to do is add mangoes to it. I'm using 1 mango. And that's it. Once it's nice and creamy, it's all done. I have 1 mango in there. I have some lemon juice, 2 heaping scoops of tahini sauce. I have a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of water, and I have seasonings in there as well. You can season up yours just how you like your food to taste. You can add the seasonings that you want. I just have some green seasoning and some pepper sauce, homemade pepper sauce, of course, because I like my food a little bit spicy. Salt is also a must, a little black pepper as well. And there you have it, a tahini sauce. It's really simple. This mango tahini is so good. I hope you try it. So it is 2:30 and it's time for lunch. To be honest, I'm not hungry just yet. Those oats and oat milk smoothie, it's keeping me really full. However, I want to keep my calorie count in a normal range. I don't want to deprive my body. I want to feed my body. On raw days, it's important to feed your body and, you know, just not starve, because starving, it's not going to do any good for your body. Fasting is good, eating raw is good, eating vegan is good, but depriving your body is not good. So I'm gonna have lunch. It's been 2 hours since breakfast, 2 hours and a half since breakfast, and since I'm gonna be fasting again from 8 p.m., it's important for me to get a lot of calories within the hours that I'm eating, which is from 12 to 8. Those are my eating hours, so I need to eat, right? So yeah, it's finally time for lunch, and that mango tahini sauce, I tasted it while I was making it and it is fire. You need to try it before mango season is out. You need to try this sauce. I was laying in bed one night and I was like, mango tahini. So that's the same thing. I made an avocado tahini sauce and it's the same way it happened. I was like, wait, I love avocados, I love tahini. Why not make an avocado tahini? So it's the same thing. I was like, let me try a mango tahini, and trust me, it is the bomb. So you need to try it. So yeah, time to dive into lunch. Here it is. You can either just drizzle sauce on top as you go. You can put your sauce in a separate bowl and put some and then eat and then put some more, or you can go ahead and just toss all of your cucumber noodles with the avocado sauce. I prefer today, because every day is different for me, but I prefer today to dip as I go. All right, so here it is. My meals are always messy. Always messy. The messier it is, I'm pretty sure the better it tastes. Oh, look at that mango sauce. Trust me. You need to try this. You need to try this sauce. It's so good. All right, so I'm gonna go dive in, and yeah. Now I'm feeling a little bit peckish, so it's time for a snack, and my snack is gonna be pretty simple. I have some leftover pineapple chow, and I have the core from the mango that I used for my tahini sauce. So I'm gonna nibble on that and have it with some soursop juice. This is pure soursop, no milk added to it. I believe soursop is indigenous to tropical islands. But if you haven't had it, you should try it. For me, it tastes like ice cream. I love soursop juice, pure soursop juice, no additives. So at 6 p.m., I got a text from my sister. Do you want some lettuce from my garden? Yeah. Dinner just came knocking at my door. So I'm just going to use this lettuce that my sister gave to me so lovingly and just stack some stuff on them and call it a lettuce taco, like the simplest dinner ever. All right, so I have my usual toppings here, just some avocado, cashew sauce, some pickled onions, and salsa. I'm gonna have it with a pawpaw banana smoothie, and that's it. Yeah, that will keep me for the rest of the night. So dinner was at 6 p.m. Typically, I start fasting from 8 p.m. So if I want to nibble something again between 6 and 8, I will. But I think this should be it because that smoothie is gonna keep me so full. So that is it for Raw Day. I hope that you have been inspired. And you can inspire me. Comment below, share, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Bye, beautiful people.